Fanatics Fest is the real deal experience. Oh my God, Jake Paul, the kids love him. And then you have the legend Mike Tyson.
I got Jake Paul knocking him out.
I love Mike Tyson. He's got
Mike Tyson.
When are you ready? But.
And we've had an accidental headbutt. I heard
Jake Paul seems pretty relaxed.
okay, because I'm like, you can't run in this.
I know what.
Today, we're diving into the full fight highlights of Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, a showdown nobody asked for, but everyone was curious about. The clash of a boxing legend against a social media sensation. Tyson, who once dominated the ring, versus Paul, a YouTube powerhouse. After 7 months of hype, fans and critics filled AT&T Arena, eager to see if Jake's online bravado could hold up against Tyson's
From Jake Paul, and that is what you call a turning point, folks. Okay, a minute now.
decades of experience and grit. From the first bell, it was clear neither fighter came for a friendly exchange. Tyson
that neither fighter was in there for a friendly exchange.
While Jake, using
Tyson
his youth
might be
and reach,
58,
fought to
but he
prove
brought his
belonged in the
usual
ring.
intent.
He didn't pay me. Where's the lawsuit? If you didn't get paid, where's the lawsuit? So it's a bunch of bullshit. But like I said before, they know what they're doing. Both brothers, Logan as well as Jake, they know what they're doing. So,
and Jake,
By round
with his
4,
youth
the
and reach,
tension was electric.
did his best to
Every
keep the
punch,
legend at
jab,
arm's
and
length.
near miss kept the crowd glued to their seats, wondering who would come out on top. The fight took unexpected turns, leaving fans with more questions than answers. Hang tight as we break down each thrilling round of this wild showdown. Anyone expecting Jake Paul to waltz into the ring and leave with his signature grin had a reality check coming. At 58, Tyson didn't show up for a casual spar. He came to remind everyone why he's a legend. Jake, in turn, was about to receive a boxing lesson he hadn't planned on. The iconic AT&T Arena in Arlington, Texas, buzzed with anticipation, and if you missed it, you missed out on history. The fight ended.
I used to train both of them. I started them out. I hooked them up with their first trainer. They're doing well, man. I'm very happy for them and their success, and they're doing good, man. Think about it. It was just some YouTube kids, and here they went. Fought the great Floyd Mayweather, and now Mike Tyson, the two biggest guys in the...
Ended just hours ago, and fans are still reeling. Jake Paul entered round 1 with all the bravado you'd expect from a YouTuber turned fighter. Smirk, swagger, and that signature confidence only he could carry. Standing tall with a clear height and reach advantage, Jake seemed sure he had things under control, landing a few quick jabs as if he were facing just any opponent. But Tyson, a true boxing legend, is no ordinary fighter. Every move from him reminded everyone in the arena, and Jake, that this wasn't going to be just another match. Tyson was there to make a point. Mike Tyson built his name breaking down giants, and no reach advantage was going to intimidate him tonight. Make no mistake, Jake Paul came prepared, and it showed. He was quick.
Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're gonna smother everything, because everything he push off his legs. He push off his legs so he too close. Like this, buddy. If you give him room, everybody get knocked out going backwards. Like this.
Quick, sharp, and doing his best to look like he had control. But preparing for Tyson is a different beast entirely. By the end of round 1, you could see doubt start creeping into Jake's eyes, as if he was wondering, is this guy really 58? Because he feels more like a truck coming at me. Then came round 2. Tyson dropped any pretense of restraint, his expression shifting to that classic look, pure intensity with nothing held back. He wasn't facing just another young influencer. He was facing a kid who thought he could stand toe-to-toe.
His name out there. As long as he attached his name to mine, he's gonna keep my name out there. Remember what he said? He said, "Oh, Mayweather ain't on. He didn't pay me. Where's the lawsuit? If you didn't get paid, where's the lawsuit? So it's a bunch of bullshit. But like I said before, they know what they're doing. Both brothers.
To toe with a legend. Tyson was done testing the waters. He launched forward, giving Jake a boxing lesson that would stay with him. Tyson moved forward, his every step calculated and fierce, closing the gap with the kind of power that made every punch count. Jake kept trying to stay light on his feet, throwing jabs to keep Tyson at bay.
Fanatics Fest is the real deal experience. Oh my God, Jake Paul, the kids love him. And then you have the legend Mike Tyson.
I got Jake Paul knocking him out.
I love Mike Tyson.
But Tyson took them like they were nothing, minor inconveniences on his way to victory. Then Tyson really went to work, unleashing brutal body shots that left Jake visibly wincing. Each punch shook not just Jake's body, but his entire strategy. That youthful edge everyone kept talking about. It was fading fast. The supposed old guy in this fight was...
Here we go, live.
Mike wants some more. What it is.
God of Wars, I've summoned him.
Because I entertained
turning all that hype to dust punch by punch. By round 3, the momentum was entirely on Tyson's side. Jake looked like he was still trying to keep up, trying to stay nimble, but Tyson was relentless. Each step forward, each punch thrown, carried the weight of experience and sheer power. This was more than a fight. It was a masterclass in boxing. The difference in power was undeniable. Jake was landing punches, sure, but Tyson's hits were like thunderclaps compared to Jake's soft whispers. Tyson kept pressing forward, undeterred and unstoppable, as if he'd turned back the clock by decades. Jake's expression told the story. His cocky confidence was replaced with a hint of desperation. The look of someone realizing he may have bitten off more than he could chew. Despite his efforts, Jake's punches looked insignificant against Tyson's overwhelming presence, and round 4 will be remembered for one defining moment. Tyson's infamous uppercut. A punch that has haunted fighters' nightmares for years, Jake experienced it firsthand. Tyson wound up and...
Right hand, maybe the side of the back, Jake Paul up.
Oh, right hand to the body, another hip-hop OG Snoop Dogg, and look at this.
Nice combination.
I'm a little bit
Uppercut from Jake Paul. Back
too slow on his feet. He was already
unleashed the uppercut, and you could almost see Jake's legs buckle under the impact. Tyson's legacy punch had struck again, leaving Jake shaken and the crowd electrified. In that split second, it was like watching a tree fall, slow and inevitable. But Tyson wasn't done. He followed up with a series of heavy blows that left Jake stunned, barely able to stay upright. That uppercut had been the turning point, the moment any doubt about who was in control evaporated. Tyson had already been dominating, but now he was putting on a display of raw power and skill, making it clear that Jake, for all his hype, was barely hanging on. Tyson gave Jake no chance to recover, pressing forward to prove that even at 58, he could still throw punches that would make younger fighters think twice. After round 4, it was obvious Jake was struggling. Gone was the confidence, the bravado, and the flashy over-the-top persona. Now he was just fighting to survive. Tyson's punches had taken a visible toll, Jake's ribs were bruised, his stamina drained, and the once-feared social media star looked on the verge of defeat. Jake's energy was visibly fading as Tyson did what he does best.
Baddest man on the planet. One of the most devastating heavyweight KO punchers of all times. Iron Mike Tyson!
Breaking down his opponent until there's nothing left. It was classic Tyson strategy, executed to perfection. You could see Jake trying to hold on, searching for any way to fight back, but the reality was inescapable. Tyson was too strong, too skilled, and too relentless. This was nothing like sparring or facing other YouTubers or MMA fighters. It was a raw, unforgiving lesson from one of boxing's greatest legends. Jake, a kid out of his league, was now facing a seasoned champion, and there was no easy escape. By the end of round 4, he was done. Tyson had shown that age is just a number for a fighter of his caliber. He delivered a masterclass in power, endurance, and skill, leaving Jake with nowhere to hide. The crowd knew it, Jake knew it, and Tyson knew it. The message was clear. Tyson had won, proving that his legacy still commands respect in the ring. Tyson had won, and convincingly. Standing victorious, he looked like a man finishing just another day at work, while Jake appeared as though he'd survived a hurricane. Tyson hadn't just won the fight, he dominated it, proving that the baddest man on the planet isn't a title that fades with age. For Jake, it was a brutal reality check, a humbling lesson he likely didn't expect, but won't soon forget. Tyson didn't just claim victory, he reminded everyone of the difference between a legend and a rookie with something to prove. After the fight, the reactions were explosive. Fans were on their feet, social media was buzzing, and everyone was talking. Tyson had done what he does best, while Jake had been put in his place. Credit to Jake for stepping into the ring with a legend, but Tyson had shown that even at his age, there's a level of skill and intensity only a true champion possesses. Even in his late 50s, Tyson was every bit the fighter he once was. Jake had underestimated him, and he'd paid the price. For the fans, this was pure satisfaction. They got to see Tyson unleash his power, skill, and experience in a way that left no doubt about who he still is. The baddest man on the planet still has it, and he's not about to let anyone forget it. If you enjoyed the action, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more epic matchups, like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, because this showdown is far from over. Stick with us for all the latest updates and highlights.